All my friends are out here buying diapers, and here I sit buying superficiality while I can still afford it. Now, I know I haven't officially started my own YouTube channel yet. You should subscribe because I'm gonna be doing that very soon. I'm gonna do so many videos, I can't even talk about it. I really need your support. A lot of you have already been asking me on my Instagram about my experience getting Botox for the very first time. Since the Botox is quickly wearing off, I figured now would be the perfect time to do this video. I live in Los Angeles and everybody here is so snatched.
I feel snatched.
And I don't mean with contour and highlights and lip kits. I mean, what is that sound? I've been wanting to get Botox for about as long as I've been waiting for winter to come, so Game of Thrones fans will know that's about 6 years. Always been hesitant about getting it, super hesitant about plastic surgery generally. I made a decision a couple of months ago that I was going to get Botox. Literally the week that I made the decision, I got an email from a publicist for a plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills who was like, hey, we'd love to do your Botox if you're interested. And I was like, God is real and he works all things for our good, because he knew I cannot afford Botox right now. So nervous. Oh man, I meant to take Tylenol ahead of time so it wouldn't hurt as bad. Crap. I'm so nervous. Say goodbye for like 3 months. They'll be back. I just checked in, making myself comfortable, which is not hard to do here. I guess if you're gonna get Botox, you gotta get it at like one of the nicest places in Beverly Hills. So just praying to God that I don't cry. One of the reasons why I didn't get Botox, I wasn't sure what would happen, and also what would other people think of me, because my family already thinks I'm fancy because I've gotten rid of my southern accent, sort of. Would people judge me on the internet? Would they comment that I'm a bad role model? Would I become so LA now that I have Botox? I mean, these are the things that I think about, which I probably shouldn't. I should probably live my life, but you know, those are thoughts that run through my head. Another thought that runs through my head is, what if this stuff seeps into my brain and I can't remember my passwords? At least I'd have an excuse at that point. One of the very few things that I remember from college, because it was 800 years ago in my microbiology class, is that Botox is actually made out of a very powerful. Anybody else have a problem saying powerful? If that's you, like this video. Botox is made from this very powerful toxin called botulinum, which don't Google images of people who have died from botulinum. It's really tragic. But it basically freezes your muscle until you go. I have a very short list of the ways I want to go, and botulism is not one of them, especially after I saw what happened to Han Solo in Star Wars. That might be too nerdy for most of you. I'm sorry. I am who I am. Its sole purpose is to actually freeze and paralyze the muscles in your face so that you don't get repetitive creases that will then turn into deep set wrinkles. But Dr. Fedmar was so sweet. He has a very beautiful office in the heart of Beverly Hills. It is so clean and so beautiful, and the people who work for him are so nice. And that is really rare in Los Angeles. And what I loved about him is that he did not want to go in on my face. I started doing more on camera work, and I'm very expressive and use a lot of facial movements. I need to just bring it down a notch, but I don't want to lose.
You don't want to be frozen.
I have to emote, you know? My eyes are just not enough.
I like to undercorrect. Here to undercorrect, have you come back in 2 weeks and give you a little bit more, a little touch up, than it is to overcorrect and say, you know, I'm going to get you for 3 months.
And she looks like a statue.
Right.
The moral of that story is find a doctor who loves to undercorrect. Dr. Fedmar put injections all in the front of my forehead, in between my eyes, kind of at this hairline, and he offered to put it here into my crow's feet, but I don't know, something about my eyes and needles and injections of Botox, I had a hard pass on that.
Now smile. When you smile, the muscle contracts this way and you get these crow's feet type of wrinkles.
Yeah. I'm scared about my eyes. Like, I think that might be too far for me today.
You can pass on that stuff. You know, try it first. We'll just do a little bit up in the glabella region. We'll give a little bit up in the forehead.
Okay.
Stop that. And then you see how you like it.
I think I got about 20 units of Botox. That was really light because Dr. Fedmar was like, look, I want you to move. I want you to have facial expressions. It is typical for Botox to usually last about 2 to 3 months. Some people I know who get it say it lasts about 6 months for them. And then I know some people who've gotten it where it's only lasted about 6 weeks. I hope you're not the 6-week person, because that's a really expensive life. So Dr. Fedmar did give me some advice kind of some rules of what you can and can't do after getting Botox.
I don't want you to exercise today or lay down.
Oh man, that's so hard. Was gonna go right after this. Just kidding. Keep talking.
Yeah, so don't take any naps or anything until tonight.
No naps. Now that's a problem.
Yeah, just don't want you to lay down because
Okay.
what could happen is if you exercise or lay down, in theory, the Botox can move a little bit and go to places we don't want it to go. First, I'm just gonna clean your forehead.
Good luck.
A little alcohol pad, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna give this a little ice pack.
Okay. This might be more uncomfortable than the actual injection. Oh no!
Hey.
Oh, you came so fast. You didn't tell me it was gonna happen so quickly.
You're not gonna feel anything.
Are you already doing it?
Not yet. Keep your eyes closed. Go ahead and take that off your
Are you
forehead.
sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's numb enough?
It's gonna be numb. Make an angry face. There you go, angry. Good. Relax. Relax.
Wait. Oh. Wait. This is nothing.
Nothing, right?
Oh my gosh! This is nothing. Wait. I gotta freeze those parts.
Yes. Now I want you to place it over here.
Okay. Honestly, the ice pack hurts way more.
I know.
Wait. I'm not ready.
Close your eyes.
No. I see you. I see you. You're coming in.
You're not
Wait.
gonna feel anything. I just want you to raise your eyebrows up. There you go. Relax.
You guys, this is so nothing. Okay, I felt a little more. I think I need a little more ice on the next one. Oh, I didn't get ice on that one.
Now go ahead and
Just
put the
very
ice on the other
confident.
side.
This is so easy.
See,
I like it.
you're
Oh
coming out of
no, don't say that. Oh no, my husband's gonna freak out. My husband did not want me from. He's like, I don't know what
It's
you
okay. My sisters come in all the time and they always lie to their husbands about it.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Why are you just don't tell their husband? So one of the surprising things about the procedure part of this whole experience is that when he pushes the needle into your forehead, you can actually hear this crackled / Rice Krispie crunch sound. I heard the crackle.
Yeah.
Oh,
As we
I heard
go
the
up,
crackle.
You'll hear a little bit more.
This was so much better than I anticipated.
Told you.
To give you some perspective, I am kind of a wimp when it comes to pain. Not all pain. I'm very into dental procedures. It's very weird. Anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10, and 10 being the most painful, I would say this was probably like a 4. The other thing I love about this procedure is that it's so fast. It only took about 15 minutes and you can go right back to work and most people won't even know you got it done. Your face will be a little bit red, so bring some touch-up powder. What do people touch up with? Concealer? Bring your contour kit. This is the time when you get to see the before and the afters. This is really what you've been watching this video for. The results that I received the day after my Botox treatment were pretty significant. So before, I don't feel like I had bad skin, but I do make so many crazy expressions, and then the after was also really extreme. So here's the before, and here's the after. Now you can see in the before, there are lots of little lines and crevices and not really wrinkles, but rolls. I had a lot of face rolls. But you know what, ladies, if you have face rolls, embrace yourself, embrace your rolls. I just was like tired of looking at them. You can see in the second photo that I look pretty shocked. This was day 2 and the Botox set in like that. A lot of people that I know, it takes 3 to 4 days before it sets in. And Dr. Fedmar said I'd probably see the full results after 2 weeks. No, not me. I was, why can't I do it? I actually, though, was so pleased with the results. I am pretty impressed. Oh my god. The only problem that I had is that my right eyebrow was a rogue eyebrow. I think he didn't put quite as much over here, and that's really typical. Dr. Fedmar actually allows his patients to come back after 2 weeks to kind of get a touch up in case there was one side that's more frozen than another. Unfortunately, because my schedule is crazy and I'm in a new city or new country every freaking week, I wasn't able to go back and get my touch-ups. I had to just live with my Cruella de Vil look. I was kind of into it. So the pros of getting Botox are obviously aesthetic purposes. Also, a lot of my friends get it because they have chronic migraine headaches because they're always scrunching their forehead while they work. Actually, in my experience, I got headaches because my muscles were so trained on how to move that the signal was going to the muscle, but it wasn't moving, and it was causing my head to kind of hurt. That only lasted maybe 2 or 3 days. Another pro tip, you can use lidocaine cream ahead of time. You can buy lidocaine cream on Amazon. I'll link in the description below to the kind that I use for my bikini wax, which, by the way, do you want to see me talk about how to prep for bikini wax? Let me know. A lot of doctor's offices also offer lidocaine cream to numb your skin before the Botox, so it's not as painful. But just so you know, if you're gonna get lidocaine cream, it takes about 20 to 30 minutes before it actually starts working. So you need to get to your doctor 20 or 30 minutes ahead of time, and then just sit there on your Instagram liking photos. Honestly, I would say that the ice pack worked really, really well. I probably wouldn't schedule Botox on your period if you are sensitive to pain, because obviously it will be a lot more painful. All right, now it's time for the cons, and these are just general Botox cons because I had an awesome experience at Dr. Fedmar's office. But the con that kept me away for so many years is how expensive it can be. There are inexpensive ways to get Botox. Nurses can also give you Botox. They're gonna be about $9 a unit. The price can go up to $15 a unit if you're getting a board certified plastic surgeon. But honestly, when it comes to matters of your face, I just think it's important to spend a little bit of extra money to make sure that you're getting the best doctor or the best person for you. Another con for Botox that I was really afraid of, and I've heard stories of people who go and get Botox at the top part of their eye, and the Botox like leaks into their eye and it droops. I was so afraid of that because I already have hooded eyes, and I didn't need a hood for my hooded eyes. I was like very worried, but that did not happen to me whatsoever. Sometimes with the injections you can get bruising, and I was really lucky that that did not happen at all. You can get arnica pills, which are, it's like a plant that takes away bruising, or you can get arnica gel, and Dr. Fedmar's office did offer that to me, but I was like, this is perfect. I don't have any bruises. I don't need that. I really did like the experience. As I've gotten older, I really do love things about myself that I used to hate growing up. I've always had a big face. I used to be self-conscious about it, but now I'm like, big face looks good on camera. Like, I was designed to look like this for a purpose, and I don't think I need to alter myself in any extreme kind of way. But I do think that if a person isn't happy with the way that they look, and it's something that they think about often, or it really haunts them, you know, as long as you are doing procedures that are safe in the hands of people who are certified to do them, I think if that's something you want to explore, you should definitely do some research and explore that. I'm gonna do Botox again, probably not for a little bit, just because it costs so much money. So that is it. That's my very first experience getting Botox for the first time. Thank you so much to Dr. Fedmar's office, who really treated me like family. Has anybody out there gotten Botox? What was your experience like? And if you're watching this video, you should subscribe to my channel. I promise there's more content coming. And also go follow me on Instagram, because recently, true story, I was invited to a party and couldn't bring a +1 because I didn't have 300,000 followers on Instagram, so I couldn't bring a guest. So, all right, I'm gonna go create more content for you. I love you, and I'll see you next time.